Deep in the quiet countryside of Essex, where the fog rolls thick and the wind whispers secrets, once stood Borley Rectory, the most haunted house in England. A place where the living and the dead seem to share the same space, unwillingly. One of the earliest legends tells of a phantom nun, a heartbroken soul trapped in time. Locals say she was once a young woman from a nearby convent who fell in love with a monk from Borley. Their love was forbidden, and when they tried to escape together, they were caught. The monk was executed, and the nun? She was said to be bricked up alive inside the convent walls. For decades, villagers and rectory residents reported seeing a ghostly nun wandering the grounds, her face sorrowful, her footsteps silent. Even as the years passed, she never left. But she wasn't the only spirit tied to the rectory. On stormy nights, witnesses claimed to hear the distant thunder of hooves, followed by the sight of a spectral black carriage driven by a headless coachman. It would tear down the lane outside the rectory, wheels spinning without touching the ground before vanishing into thin air. Some say it carried souls who could never find their way home. Inside the rectory, things got even stranger. Residents complained of unseen hands, tapping them on the shoulder, doors slamming shut without warning, and chilling whispers echoing through empty hallways. One maid once reported hearing urgent whispers behind her, only to turn and find no one there. The voices? They were speaking in Latin. By the 1920s, the hauntings had grown so intense that famed paranormal investigator Harry Price spent a year living at Borley Rectory. What he documented was beyond explanation. During his time there, bells rang without reason, objects flew across rooms, and chilling messages appeared on the walls, written by an unseen hand. One of the scariest? A scrawled note that simply read, "Help me." In 1939, a mysterious fire burned Borley Rectory to the ground. Some believe it was an accident, others say the spirits had finally had enough. But even in ruins, the hauntings never stopped. Visitors to the site still report shadowy figures, sudden cold spots, and the unmistakable feeling of being watched. So, is Borley Rectory truly the most haunted house in England? Or just the place where ghosts refuse to be forgotten? Let me know in the comments, would you spend a night on these haunted grounds? And if you love chilling tales like this, hit subscribe before the spirits do.